we should be live on YouTube if everything works well. So hopefully it is working well. I cannot see the picture. Yes, now. Okay, so welcome everyone to this third online poetry reading. As you can see, tonight I have three wonderful guests with me from all different parts of the world, and I'm very excited to have them tonight with us. And we will start tonight with a poem from JaneLyn. So let's go.
Time. In an hour, you can be a history. Your name will be written in the pages of someone's life. How do you want to be remembered? A philanthropist or a launderer? The righteous or the rebel? Start creating the scene you want your movie to be played when you no longer exist in the land where you once lived. In a minute, you can play the harp into the field where uncertainties ended. Celebrate for the joyful victory achieved, swimming across the ocean of failures and valleys of obstacles, before passing through the underground that connects you to the other side, where brightness outshines the irresistible conviction of darkness. In a second, you might be stepping in a place unfamiliar to you. Look around and find the sign where the footprints of the decade's hero, concealed in the mysterious ground where one's flight could be traced. As the clock rings its dominant sound, gather the seeds that your humble hands could scatter into the world. Let it sprout into a legacy that could reach thousands of generations mayfold. Thank you so much, everyone.
So that was a poem from JaneLyn. And now, live from Mexico, we have Olin Robles, who's going to read a poem of his. So, Olin, you can go.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Olin Robles. I am from Mexico. And I'm gonna read a poem that is called Torf of Matrix. And I'm gonna start quoted Octavio Paz that says, the enormous city that fits in a room 3 yards square and endless as a galaxy. So I'm gonna read it in Spanish and just like that, no, in Spanish. So let's see. Can you hear me now well? You can hear me? Right, so I'm gonna read. Let's go. Heme aquí sórdido bajo un peñasco de mi sala comedor con una sonrisa infinita. El piso es un mar de juguetes, un timbre de follajes el aire, aunque no hay aire. El ambiente está drenado por las corcheas del sueño. El techo gira la linterna de día o de noche. El caudal abastecido de luz abruma hasta los huesos. El piso apezuña su reflejo, no retrocedo ni avanzo. El presente se llena de topacios y líneas rectas, circulares, hacia atrás, hacia adelante, de fuera hacia adentro, espejismos. Siempre estuve quieto. 11:03 AM, volteo las horas con un abanico que abro del tórax del reloj. Veo su entraña vibrante. Veo su corazón, con un pincel de mi labia lo saco a la luz, a que vea la TV. La sala fluye su rítmica crepuscular. La sala está atenta a todos los pasos, a todas las voces, a todas las horas corredizas como anticongelante. Pisadas de mi sombra empotradas a los anaqueles de la vidriera, pulsantes llamaradas que gruyen un manantial de lava, posan su remolque las nubes del vapor, hay gardenias en el prisma molecular, hay deslaves de sol en un remolino que no gira, avanza y no avanza hasta saltar en las embocaduras de estas paredes, hay remos y alas en las venas, trasluz en el cielo, hay plumaje y cicatriz en ese ébano de plomo las estrellas, hay incontables mecheros y mechas, hay nacimiento y muerte, saltan de una sola cuerda como trenzas de niña neerlandesa sobre un molino de viento del siglo XVIII. Las brasas de la saliva que humectan cada año atardeceres sobre el eje de las flores enjuagadas de dientes, más finos que la brisa que inyecta el rocío. Fluye, sigue fluyendo el canto de los campos, nunca se detiene el romance de las gaitas que tiran del arco sobre las nubes, transpira y sigue transpirando, arañando la órbita intramuscular y la franja que atome atómico, universo y espacio. La cocina posee de igual forma su misterio. Hay ramas en el sartén que florecen párpados cada vez que el día muere y nace al mismo tiempo, mismo día, misma hora. Hay un espejo en cuyo reflejo duerme el mundo, donde desciende la gangrena de los rayos por el hueco de la visión divina. Vasto el zaguán por el cual se cosechan las horas del reloj sobre la ventana. Todo el día palpitas, riachuelo que recorre la grava hecha de luz. Todo el día deambulan escarchas de humo sobre las fauces Technicolor. Ahora mismo se desprenden punzantes venas del mundo. Todo es del color de mi memoria. La lámpara que baña la sala está muda. No hay edades ni descendencias atadas o desatadas hasta estallar su liz. La sala misma refleja todos los mundos y no mundos, todos los soles, todas las lunas que algún día fueron hoy. Abro la ventana y descifro aquel lienzo amparado de calidez. Todo lo que ha estado y perecido están aquí ahora mismo. Llueve y la lluvia forma una balsa que rema por siempre este minuto, en este instante, en esta fuga universal de mis dedos arremetiendo el teclado nirvana, computador. Well, it's it. I don't know if I have time to read it in English. Yeah, sure. If you want just a little part to making it like longer. And well, let's see. To make it clear, so here it is. Here I am, sordid under a robe in my dining room, with an infinite smile. The floor is a sea of toys, a ring of foliage, although there is no air. The environment is drained by the 8 notes of sleep. The roof rotates the lantern day or night. Flow is stuck with light, overwhelms to the bone. The floor stops its reflection. I do not back down or advance. The present is filled with topaz and straight lines, circular backwards, towards, forward. From the outside in mirages, I was always in stillness. 11:03 a.m. The hours with a fan that I open from the thorax of the cloak. I see its vibrating trails, I see its heart. With a brush from my lip, I bring it to the light, watch TV. The room flows into your twilight rhythmic. The room is attentive to all steps, to all voices, to all hours, sliding like antifreeze. Footsteps of my shadow embedded in the shelves of the stained glass window. pulsing flames growing a lava spring, the clouds of steam. There are gardenias in the molecular rims. There are landslides in a whirlpool. Does not turn, advances and does not advance until jumping into the mouths of these walls. There are oars and wings in the veins that shine through the sky. There is a plumage and a scar in the ebony of the lit stars. There are countless lighters and fuses. There is beer, bird, and death. They leap from jump from a single rope like Dutch girl braids on a windmill in the 18th century. The embers of saliva that moisten every year sunsets on the axis of the flowers rains with teeth finer than the dew-injecting breeze. Flow, flow, flow in the zone of the fields, the romance of the bagpipes that pull the ark above the clouds. He perspires and continues to perspire, scratching the intramuscular orbit and the strip that tie my atomic universe and space. The kitchen also has its mystery. There are branches in the palm that bloom eyelids every time the day dies, and it's born at the same time. Same day, same hour, there is a mirror in whose reflection the world sleeps, where the gangrene of the rays descends through the gap of divine vision, vast the hallway through which are harvested the hours of the clock on the window. All day you beat a stream that walks the gravel made of light. All day long froze of a smoke room over the yaw's technicolor. Right now sharp veins are coming of the world. Everything is made of the color of my memory. The lamp that batthes the room is silent. There are no ages, no decadent tide or unleash until its flower lease explodes. The roof itself reflects all war and no war. All the suns, all the moons that once were today. I open the window and decipher that canvas, sheltered by warmth. All that has been and perished are here right now. It rains and the rain forms a raft that paddles forever this minute, in this instant, in this escape universal. My fingers lashing out at my computer's Nirvana keyboard. So it's gonna be all. I actually didn't translate it like so specifically and with time, but it's a normal translation. It will be that. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Olin. For those of you who are watching, it will be available in the comments tomorrow in the comment section. And Olin is also having a website about poetry, to which you will find the link in the description with the text from the poetry. Thank you very much for your poem. And now we have a contribution from Saptaparni, who was there last time. Since she's living in India, it's about 2 in the morning. So today she decided to send a little video. So here is Saptaparni.
Don't know who I am. I walk the path through the forest looking for my soul. Mark the paths I already took with dark ashes of coal. Scared to have the tree break, scared to make my house, 'cause people want to see me with the fire that I have doused. I don't know who I am and who I want to be. I don't know what I want, what others want from me. Dreams trampled over, but duties I fulfilled. The child in me got lost somewhere. All I did was exist. Lightning burned the forest down, my soul still lost somewhere. Conundrum of the right and right, but all just seems unfair. Tell me who I am and who I want to be. Tell me who you are and what you want from me. Tell me who I am and who I want to be, 'cause lightning burned the forest down and I want to be free.
That was the poem from Saptaparni. Thank you very much. And tonight we have also someone for the first time, that is Stefan from Berlin. So Stefan, if you want to go, you're up.
Okay, I read first in German and then in français. I try to traduire les poèmes en français. Abraum, also der Lyrikmaßnahme. Habe das Mainboard von Asche befreit, Cloud-Reste, die ganze Fotos, Vergangenheit, 3 Jahre Cloud-Reste aus dem Mainboard gekratzt, Alben, Projekte, Streams, Live-Ansammlungen, überall Kippenstummel zwischen dem Korn und Hochzeitserinnerungen, generell zu viel Deich. 11412, die Datumsangaben, Fake-Like, den Bernsteinwiesen, vereinzelte Artefakte, die ich glaube nicht an ihren Wert. Suche nicht danach, also mehr lungern meine Augen auf den Gegenstand. Zu Hause schleife ich, bis an ein Insekt gerate. Im Abraum, also der Lyrikmaßnahme, lauter Niemand, Live-Ansammlung, ohne Menschen etwa. Mitte, Prenzlberg ist gleich Risikogebiet. Der große Wagen als Tunnelausblick aus dem Zwischenhof, wenn ich gegen die Starre den Blick nach oben durch den Holunder. Der 3 Beeren, Läuse, aber wozu? Die mühsame Haushaltung mit dem Device am Panel. Un essai de traduction. Débarrassement, ça veut dire le résidu minière de la mesure lyrique. J'ai libéré les mainboards du cendre, reste du cloud, toutes les photos, histoires, 3 années, restes du cloud, raclé du mainboard, des albums, projets, streams, live, assemblage, partout debout, entre les grains et des souvenirs des mariages, en général trop digue. F412, l'indication du date fake comme sur les prés d'ombre des artefacts isolés. Danger, gênant, croit leur valeur. Pas en cherche donc plus fainéanter mes yeux sur les objets. À la maison, j'éteins jusqu'au arriver un insecte. Dans les résidus, ça veut dire la mesure lyrique. Plus de personnes, live, assemblage, sont des humains à peu près. Midi, Prenzlberg, ist gleich territoire du risque. Ursa Major, comme vue d'un tunnel de la entrecour quand je compte la fixement, le vue au début travers les sureaux qui 3 baillent, mais pourquoi les ménages laborieux avec le device au panel. Ce n'est pas mon tasse de thé, le français. Ok.
Merci beaucoup.
C'est de rien.
Thank you, Stefan, for having those 2 languages in this session. So we had Spanish, we had English, we had German, we had French. That is wonderful. Thank you very much. And next in line is also someone who took part actually to all the edition, and it's Miss Katherine Brownlie. So here is her brand new poem.
Lips gone. Blown up lips whipped off in the gale. a faded valentine of old love worn, wrenched out and up, surely finding a more ardent love affair, a heated gifted moment, but space has been made, memento mori unrequired, a new start, beginning with silence mourning, accentuated movements, consciously stepping, reverberating the avenue paving at dusk. Time floats in space, space marks the new continuum, routine self-set, unimposed, remembering what was, time crossing over the selfless tending, unsatiated and used to the bone, rendered irrelevant by the killing of time, presence gaping open, slowed down, making tentative connections, plump budding against the elements, the peach blossom inches in spring, edging out winter's dysthymia. Snow moon hangs the heavy heart, pulling nature's frigid stems, and susceptible minds, suspended till dawn, glowing against the blue-grey, the paradigm shifts, lips gone.
So this was from Katherine Brownlie, who sent submission to the last 2 sessions, and now we have another person who was there from the beginning and who had us a wonderful article in a Croatian online webzine. So that is Igor. Igor, you can go.
Thank you. Tonight I will read you again 2 of my poems. So the first one is called Am I There or That There Is Here? There were some days as like they never happened, spent in watching TV, the political problems prevailed, everything seemed so difficult. I am one of those who want to believe that they can be as they are not from here. But then why those do not move away, those of my kind? It is because they usually cannot. Weak is their organism, they become ill. I have a soul too, and when the day is sleepy, when the dawn lasts forever, I see those civilized landscapes, costumed period dramas or tennis matches broadcasted on television from America to Afghanistan. Disappointment eats the life. I am here, everything is futile, but the need for civilization is too strong, as it is here in front of me, or I am there somewhere, guest to the one who sets the rule, so that the psyche of the children will not be for sale. And the second poem that I'm going to read tonight, it's called Friends Met. The sky is red when the day is rising, things cannot get bad, while bearing the new reality again as everybody could expect in these matters that shape the Mediterranean mindset. Watch me now, my dear friend. I have the plastic surgery. The wrinkles from my neck disappeared, instead during burglary. Now I am reading the latest news. There is no excuse. You did not phone me yesterday. I'm here to obey your friendship. Don't wash me up, my friend. I'm clean enough. I cannot understand you, waiting day and night just to see my sight. I want to see you too, Dawn, my ancient friend, but not to be with you, but kill you. Enough was having your stinky shit all around us. This world needs to be dead, so that nobody could remember how bad was all this for all of us, stuck forever in this world of faces with masks and masks without faces. Hush. I'm killing your fire, you filthy day. Now I'm here to stay. Dawn, you know what? I'm happy anyhow, anyway. Having the gold, emeralds, all that. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, Igor, for being part of this and supporting this project. This is really a pleasure to have you every time. And we are reaching the end of this session, so I'm going to read a poem of mine that is called Rookie, and that was published first on Olin's online webzine. So here is Rookie. Get out, hit the streets, the shitty holes nobody likes to visit. That's the heart of the city, with its industrial railroad tracks and the constant flow of cars like the blood in the veins. Here, an old trailer with a broken window, the sick-looking grass littered with remnants of nights without end. There, a lonely tire, half burned by the wicks spent under the summer sun. Further, a rotting fence that does nothing but remind us how futile our human boundaries are. Leave them alone for a while and they fall to pieces under the guidance of time. And still further away, a forgotten baby stroller inside a doorless shack, vestige of lives you'll maybe never get to know, yet are closer to you than any other in this moment where you share a common ground. There are no seats, no banks, no chairs, only those from the closed bar. But you can sit anywhere, on the yellowish vast fields of muddy weeds, on the gravel, the edge of the sidewalk, the concrete. Press your body against it, so strong and so long that you bleed and your blood mixes with the hot tar that mends the holes in the ground. Now, be one with it, with this life that now is closer to us than any piece of land you could ever find. We estranged ourselves, exiled in a box of piled rocks, planting a tree here and there just for its colors in fall. And yet, if you keep walking, there'll be a moment when you leave the area. You cross an invisible line. Suddenly, the noise is so lessened that you can hear the light buzz of the electric lines, which was always there, which never left, just like the air you breathe. So go back, roam these paths that are neither yours nor theirs, where people are surprised to see you because no one is ever expected there, because it's their home and you're in their home, a stranger, though you live only a few blocks away. But you don't belong here. The eyes follow your strides, some fists clench, and there are whispers in your trail. Now go home, rookie, before the night cometh, and you find yourself lost in this world so strange and yet so alike to you. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was Rookie, and it was the last poem of the evening. Thank you to everyone who watched, and most of all, thank you to everyone who took part. To you three who were there with me online tonight, it was a great pleasure, and to all those who sent a submission. And now, guys, where you're online, if you want to have the last word, it's for you.
I would like to say thank to you for this wonderful opportunity, and I know many other people around the region of Southeast Europe that would like to participate, but they are not so versified with the usage of this online equipment, and me, because I was involved in education, and I know somehow to to use these online engines. But I think we really need a lot of these events in our so to speak, prosaic lives, so that we can make them more poetic. Thank you, Chester, for organizing.
Well, thank you, Igor, for your kind words. Olin, Stefan, if you want to say something.
I just want to say thank you for inviting me. It was a cool time to spend with, and I hope like being able to participate again. The next will be good. So thank you very much for your time for hearing poetry. No.
Okay, then I say shortly also thank you for this energy you engage this project. It was a pleasure to read. Just formal. And maybe till another time. To all of you then.
Thank you all very much, and to all our viewers, see you next time.